Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're jumping into something absolutely vital in cybersecurity. Privileged access management. PM, right?
That's right.
Specifically, how it connects with endpoint security. We're talking about securing that last mile of protection, your actual devices.
Yeah, laptops, desktops, servers.
Exactly. So our mission today, for you listening, is to really understand how a solid PAM solution working hand-in-hand with endpoint security can seriously boost your defenses.
And it's crucial. Endpoints, they're almost always the front door for attackers, often the path of least resistance. So getting PAM integration right there isn't just nice to have, it's fundamental for actually mitigating risk effectively.
Okay, so let's unpack that. Foundational steps. Where do we start to get PAM working right? I assume it begins with, well, getting a PAM solution in place.
Yes, deploying a centralized PAM solution is step one, but it's more than just installing software.
Right.
You need something scalable, something that fits with what you already have, your existing IT setup.
And centralizing those credentials, the policies.
Right.
What are the tricky bits there? And this secure vault idea, how does that really help?
Well, the tricky bit is often just the sheer number and variety of privileged accounts. It's usually chaos.
Right, sprawl.
Exactly. Centralization brings order. And the vault, think of it less like a static box and more like Fort Knox.
Okay.
It's encrypted, it dynamically manages and rotates credentials, hiding them, changing them constantly. It makes life very difficult for attackers. It's active.
Active defense, got it. So vault's locked down. Now, how do we stop those powerful accounts from having too much power all the time? That leads to least privilege, doesn't it?
Precisely. Implementing least privilege access on endpoints. This is huge for shrinking the attacker's playground, as you put it.
How so? What's the practical effect?
The big shift is moving away from giving people admin rights just in case. Instead, we enforce just-in-time, or JIT, privilege elevation.
Just in time.
You mean you get elevated rights only when you need them for a specific task for a short time. Then, poof, the privilege is gone.
Ah, okay. It dramatically cuts down the risk if a standard user account gets compromised. The attacker can't just run wild with admin rights that aren't there. High-risk apps, blocked unless explicitly, temporarily allowed.
So we've limited what people can do and when. Smart. Yeah. But when they do need that access, how do we make absolutely sure it's really them?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the answer is enabling multi-factor authentication, MFA.
Yeah.
Especially for privileged users.
MFA standard stuff, but you mentioned context.
Right, it's often more than just password plus code now. We're talking context-based authentication.
Meaning?
The system looks at how you're logging in. Is it the usual device, usual location, usual time? If something's off, even if the password and code are right, it might demand more proof or block access. It's like an intelligent bouncer.
Okay, that makes sense. So connecting this to the bigger picture, it's not just about gates, it's about watching the traffic too, right? Seeing threats. Exactly, which is why integrating PAM with endpoint security solutions is so powerful. Think about linking PAM with your EDR tools.
EDR, endpoint detection and response. What's the win there?
Automation and speed. If PAM sees weird privileged activity, maybe an admin account suddenly trying to exfiltrate data, it can tell the EDR tool instantly.
And the EDR can.
Quarantine the machine, block the process, revoke the session automatically, before major damage is done.
Wow, okay.
Plus, you add privileged session management, recording sessions, monitoring them in real time.
Not just for audits.
Not just for audits. For real-time alerts. See something dodgy happening on an endpoint now. Stop it now. Not finding out next week.
Right, closing that detection gap. So, okay, automation seems key for making this sustainable, especially with credentials changing all the time.
Absolutely critical. Manually changing hundreds or thousands of privileged passwords, forget it.
Yeah, not feasible.
Automating privileged credential rotation takes that burden away and constantly changes the locks. And enforcing endpoint security policies, defining secure baselines, using application control to block bad stuff that creates a consistently hardened environment. It's about building layers.
Layers, okay. So it sounds like a lot to set up, but it's not set it and forget it, is it? What's the ongoing work?
Definitely not set and forget. You need continuous vigilance. That means monitoring and analyzing privileged activities, often using behavior analytics.
Looking for anomalies.
Exactly. And feeding those PAM logs into your security information and event management system.
To get that single pane of glass view.
All right, correlating events across your whole network. You also have to regularly audit and review who has what access. Clean up old accounts, unnecessary privileges.
Pruning the access creep.
Precisely, and maybe the most underestimated part, training and educating your privileged users.
The human element.
Always. Even the best tech fails if someone clicks the wrong link or shares a password. Continuous awareness, simulations, making security part of the culture, it's non-negotiable.
So pulling it all together, it's this combination, isn't it? Centralized PAM, least privilege, MFA, tight integration with endpoint tools like EDR, automation, and then constant monitoring and training. They all have to work together.
That's the key. It's an ecosystem.
An ecosystem that really strengthens that last mile, making it much harder for attackers to succeed right at the endpoint.
Absolutely. Which leads to a crucial thought for you listening. Given how threats are evolving, how could really integrating these PAM and endpoint security strategies we've talked about help you tackle your biggest cybersecurity headaches right now? Something to think about. We definitely encourage exploring